It is a very, very clapped out GSXR 600. I'm liking it so far. I think for $1,500 with a clean title, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick this puppy up.
What is up, guys? It's GSXR here. I've got a different style of video. We're going to be rebuilding a 2007 GSXR 600 here. So if you want to stick around to the end, you can see the whole process and see how it turned out.
Alrighty guys, what's up? It's GSXR. A little bit of a different video here. I am test riding a bike that I'm about to buy, hopefully. It is a very, very clapped out GSXR 600. It's got a clean title. The VIN matches and everything, so that side is all good. But it is, again, very clapped out. It's got an extended swing arm, even though it's only a 600, which I think is kind of dumb. But it's got pretty high mileage too, 44,000, almost 45. Everything on this thing is so sketchy. Everything is bouncing all over the place, but it runs good. It's shifting good. I just got it into 6th and I was at full throttle, and it's not slipping at all or anything. I can definitely say that I do like this bike. Again, everything is fucking falling off of this thing. It needs a lot of work. It's got higher mileage, but I think we can work with that because everything else is smooth. It looks like crap, but it's riding good, going through those gears good, my brakes are working good, the clutch isn't slipping. This thing definitely is peppy. It feels very close to my 750, even though it's a 600. So here we are with this very much clapped out GSXR 600 that, mind you, has stickers all over saying it's a 750, but it is in fact a 600. I think as far as just flipping this, there's still a little bit of room to work with there, because these GSXRs are pretty reliable. I mean, I was standing there watching. There's no oil leaks. I noticed the coolant was a little bit low on the reservoir, but I don't think that's really a problem. It got up to temp. It didn't overheat or anything, and it doesn't spew anything out of the exhaust like any white or blue smoke, so it's not burning oil or anything either. Or coolant. It does have a stupid extended swing arm. We'll take that out, convert it back to stock. Aside from that, all these things that are bent, all these cosmetics, like everything faded and scratched, I'll probably just get a whole new fairing set for it. It's clapped out for sure. It's the definition of a clapped out GSXR. But overall, it's a pretty nice little $1,500 bike. I got it for $1,500. It's got a clean title, the VIN matched and everything. And I'm gonna get to stripping everything off of it. And after everything is taken off of it, we will go ahead and order all of our parts and then kind of just bang it out and see how quickly we can get it done. Turn it around for a profit. It's at 44,920, so basically 45,000. It's got a lot of sketchy stuff on it. It's got a taillight kill switch, and it's very poorly soldered. I don't know if you can see that, but we've got that, and then basically everything's broken on this. The cluster shakes all over the place and stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go ahead and strip this thing down. Nut is mismatched, and not only that, but it is finger tight, and I didn't even loosen it with the ratchet. So this side's complete, and there we are. Whole thing's free. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's stuff that's just melted and glued. So here's what I was talking about. This thing's like melted and glued in here, and you know what? It's glittery. So if you look in the garbage, earlier when I opened up the back seat, I found these glitter glue sticks. And that explains why. That's actually kind of crazy. Glitter glue sticks to just like fuse the headlight in there. I can't keep defending the GSXRs, man. This is why they have the stereotypes that they do. A new headlight assembly. Here we've got some frame sliders. This is for our, here we've got a new set of levers. There were a couple of little surprises. We've got a nice BMC air filter And there are Factory Pro velocity stacks in here. They pair pretty well with the Power Commander 3 that's in there. So there's probably a good handful of horsepower extra on this bike from stock. I just realized that I still have my ND filter on here, so hopefully you can see everything a little bit better now. I don't know if you can see right here, there's actually 2 layers to this sticker. So I'm having a lot of trouble. I got the bottom one off, but it's taking forever and I can't get the rest of them off. So as you can see, these are the Iridium dual post. Spark plugs are not the greatest. Breached this magnet in the gas tank. That's a spring. I'm not sure what that came from, but if you look in there, those are actually flies. So there must have been like a nest, and there's also like a leaf, and originally there was some sand and stuff in there too. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fish those things out of there real quick. And now we've got all the flies taken out of the gas tank. So this is just plug and play. All you gotta do is kind of fish around to get that full float in there and kind of twist it. So I've already got fingerprints on it, but that is a beautiful dark blue color on these fairings. It's going to be a change. This is kind of light. It's also faded. This is a bit of a darker shade, but it's going to look pretty good. Nice gloss black. Alrighty, gotta block that sun out. If you guys can look at it, we got a nice front tire on there, and we've got our chain shortened back down to the stock amount of links and tightened up and everything. So that's gonna conclude this 2007 GSXR 600 rebuild. There is a couple other small things that I'm not gonna bother recording. I gotta replace this brake lever, and then we'll swap out some brake pads once I get those in. But everything else on this thing is pretty solid and it's ready to rip. So we're gonna take it out for a test drive. Yeah, this is the 2007 GSXR 600. As you can see, we got a new front tire on there. Frame sliders, new fairings, grips, levers, and I think that's about it. We took off the swing arm extensions and topped off the coolant, changed the oil, cleaned out the air filter. We found out that it has velocity stacks on top of the Power Commander that it has in there. Man, that thing looks great. So yeah, I am starving. I haven't eaten basically anything today besides a protein bar for lunch, and I had to work overtime today, so I am starving. We're gonna go ahead and get some dinner downtown, and I figured that was a good time to go ahead and test this bike out. Something that I always have to check on these Gixxers is let your hands off the bars. It's fine, it's not wobbling or anything, but these Gixxers have a tendency to have the head bearings in the forks go bad. And that's something that these bikes have a problem with that I haven't seen on other bikes. So you just need to be wary of that, because those head bearings can go bad way earlier, and it'll cause you to have a little bit of a front end wobble while you're hands free on it. Have to rev bomb it under there. You have to. It's just like human nature to rev bomb under a tunnel or a bridge. Woo! This thing rips, that's no doubt. This thing has no problem getting through those gears and getting on it, especially with that power commander. You can definitely tell that it's got some extra power. I am loving this thing right now. Now I'm running for my love. I'm not fast. Yes, I am. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. This thing is a ripper. It's a solid bike. Again, we got to take care of those brakes because we really can't slow down for shit, but this thing is a good bike. I'm very impressed because, again, I bought this thing for $1,500. This thing pops pretty good, dude. It's got a good tune. Literally nothing is wrong mechanically with this bike. It just needs some brake pads, which we'll get on here tomorrow, and then it's a ripper.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down below if you'd like to see some more rebuild videos like this, and let me know what you thought of this bike. Thank you for watching this to the end, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can check out all of my other content.